Are you looking for tickets? Head over to www.seatgiant.ca. That's seatgiant.ca for all your ticketing needs. Hockey tickets, basketball tickets, baseball, football, soccer, CFL, you name it, we got it. Head over to www.seatgiant.ca. Every single ticket is in Canadian funds. That's right, guys. Canadian owned, Canadian operated, and SeatGiant.ca is in Canadian dollars. Now, to save some even more money at checkout, make sure you use discount code FIREDUP. That's FIREDUP at checkout on SeatGiant.ca. Don't just buy a ticket, buy an experience. SeatGiant.ca.
Hey everybody, this is Joseph Pasek of Barnburner.ca. Our twice daily Fired Up show is available on 180 platforms, also on the OSG Sports app on iOS and Android. Welcome to Stolen Bases featuring former Major League Baseball pitcher Jesse Litsch. Jesse, the time has come. The king of Toronto now, Vlad Guerrero, has been finally called up. He'll play his first game at the Rogers Center against the Oakland Athletics Friday night. Are they putting a lot of pressure on Vlad?
I mean, obviously there's pressure. It's baseball. It's not easy at the big leagues. He's obviously ready to be there. AAA is kind of no match for him anymore, so it's a matter of going out there and seeing what he's got on the big league level. Hopefully there's been a lot of guys that have killed the ball in AAA and come to the big leagues and struggled a little bit. And, it's a matter of time now. We'll see what happens. But, in my opinion, is he ready? He needs to be there, but, it's something, it's not an easy game, and he's got some holes in his swings that I think are going to get figured out. So we're going to figure out what kind of baseball player he actually is.
Now, he right now he's playing third base and all that, and I'm not going to say, but he has been injured or whatever. A lot of people are attributing that because of a little bit of weight issue. Do you think he comes up and loses a little bit of weight or put more strength in it? And what, let's say we're already a month in, we're April 25th, 26th when he starts. What are his numbers could be from like April 26th to the end, September 26th or October 1st or whatever?
Well, I mean, obviously they could be great or they could be terrible. So, I mean, hopefully he's productive. I mean, at that third base position, it's going to be an upgrade, I think, in my opinion, as long as he puts in some decent numbers. But for a guy, of his body, it's going to be interesting to see where he ends up in 3-4 years from now, because it is a bigger body. You could see him maybe coming out to be like Encarnacion, or you can see him coming out to be like a Morales or something like that. So it's something to be watched for sure. I don't think going to the big leagues is going to help the process, because there are a lot of options, and you get more money and you can eat more food, and there's things that are going to go against him for sure. But it's a matter of people are going to be close eye on him. I guarantee that.
All right, so switching away from the Blue Jays, we'll come back to it in a couple seconds. A great story Wednesday night, Chicago Cubs closer Stroop earns the save after his car was stolen and used in a chase. Have you ever heard something like this?
No, I read the story. It's crazy. It's one of those things where you gotta rise to the occasion, and it's an occasion that nobody's ever really seen, but it's a story to be told for a long time, that's for sure.
All right, and heading back to the Blue Jays, their star pitcher to start the year, first month, Shoemaker, he got injured in a rundown, and he's gone all year. Again, have you seen something like this? And let's correlate this. I don't know if you heard in hockey, but Zach Hyman of Toronto Maple Leafs played the whole entire series against the Boston Bruins with a torn ACL. He's gone. He's doing surgery on Monday. He's gone 6 months.
Yeah, I mean, I heard the hockey story, but I'm not saying it's easier to be on hockey on skates, but when it comes to pitching, like that's you're going to end up hurting your arm. You're going to end up doing something else. And, you know, that's the fear. I mean, does he have more years left? Of course. So, you know, at that point, you got to make could he possibly gut through it and maybe pitch? Yeah. But it's something that he's got to be professionally smart about. And obviously he's still being, yesterday there was, you know, pictures of him walking in with the starter still and, you know, doing stuff that he needs to do, which is a great thing. I mean, that tells you what kind of person, what kind of teammate he is. And, you know, for me, as far as the rundown, I mean, that's all part of the game. And, you know, that's why they stress, you know, to get the position players in it more and have them, you know, get the ball. But that's why in spring training, there's so many pitchers fielding practice because of that one time where it may happen, of that, you know, those 2 times where it may happen where you got to get into that situation and make the play. It was a fluke injury. I mean, I watched it a few times and it sucks because, you know, he's coming off of everything and trying, you know, he was having a decent year and it's so early, but it's part of the game. I mean, I can attest to injuries for sure, but, you know, nothing like that. I mean, he was just running and it locked up. Simple.
All right, and let's look at, like I mentioned, it's the first month of the season done, but let's look at the NL West. The Dodgers are in first place by half a game over the Diamondbacks. The Padres, 3.5 over Colorado and 3.5 over San Fran. That tight in the National League West. In the American League West, Houston, then Seattle by half a game, Texas and Oakland by 2.5. I know it's early or whatever, but can we, you know, in the summertime, can we expect these 3-4 teams in each division to contend? Because, you know, 1 month to go and we're split by, you know, 2 games, 3 games.
It's going to be interesting. I mean, it's all about being able to stay strong. I mean, you got the Yankees have freaking a dozen guys and they're still a game and a half out. I mean, think about if they get all those guys back. You know, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting for sure. But like the Rays, I mean, they were killing it, and then they're on a kind of a streak of a lot of losses, I think. So, you know, they're 5-5 in the last 10, I think, something like that, where they were killing everybody. They won so many series straight. So it's just a game of baseball. It's people kind of hitting their stride now coming into May. I mean, starting pitchers are hitting their stride and position players are seeing the ball better. So it's going to be interesting to see, you know, come All-Star break where we're at with this for sure.
Now, final question. Are you surprised, like I said, a month into the year, that the Blue Jays are having a not bad, you know, 11-14? It's not bad. People expected worse. And now with the number 1 prospect in baseball coming up, do you expect the Blue Jays to surprise some people?
I mean, yeah, I think they've already surprised. Their offense has been very mediocre, and you know it's new for them because they've been offense heavy, and now it's kind of one of those things where, you know, you got pieces, you just can't put them together. Their rotation has kept them in the ball games for sure. You know, it's just a matter of if they can start hitting. I mean, that's been the big question right now is their bats, and you know their rotation's done well, minus Thornton, who's kind of struggling a little bit, but he's a young guy and he's going to come back, and he's got a lot of pieces around him that can help him for sure. I mean, adding Buchholz to the rotation probably helps that process if he can give some very good insight. Hopefully Sanchez's finger is good. I know he's supposed to make his next start, which is a good thing. So it's just a matter of hitting, in my opinion. If they can hit, I think they're gonna stay in some ball games.
All right, Jesse, tell everybody what you're doing in the Tampa, St. Pete, Clearwater area, because it should be people should be talking about that, how you're helping youngsters out.
I mean, basically, I'm just opening my own facility, running travel teams out of here, trying to get kids better for the future of baseball, trying to develop the game of baseball from my side of it over here. And, you know, there's a lot of people that do this, and it's a matter of making sure that this game is played the right way and the kids are having fun that makes them want to keep playing the game. So I mean, that's kind of how I go about my day, my business, and hopefully others are doing the same, you know, and it's been fun so far. I know I'll be up north here come June. I'm going to the Canadian Hall of Fame induction, so I'll be up there for that, signing some autographs. Yeah, that'll be fun. So, but it's just down here is baseball as advertised.
All right, and where can people, if they want to go into your school, because we're not only in Toronto, we're worldwide, so tell everybody how they could register for the school or how they could be in contact with you.
I have a website, thebarnyardbaseball.com.
Barn burner and barnyard, not bad. Barnyardbaseball.com. Check it out. Jesse Litsch, one of the best. And Jesse, do you think on Friday Vlad Guerrero comes up and hits a home run?
I don't think we're gonna have another Aaron Stevia sighting, but I think he'll get I think he'll hit a double. I'll go with a double.
Double. All right. Thanks a lot, Jess.
All right. We'll talk to you.